You know, when you look at social media and people are talking about the recruiting results and they're talking, convincing you what a heavy hitter they are, you see a lot of, I recruited 56 people last month, or so and so recruited 38 people last month. Well, you know what? If they did, they are not sponsoring people. They're throwing a whole bunch of mud against the wall to see what sticks, and they've probably got more people falling out the back end than they have coming in the front end. And they are crushing a lot of people's dreams in the process. You want to know how to build a big group the right way? Hang on a second, we'll talk about that. Hi, I'm Steve Norris, and I help people win at the game of network marketing so that they can live the lifestyle that they want to live without having to ask anybody for permission. So, about these people that talk the great big numbers and how they're recruiting the world, you do not have to go out and recruit the whole world to build a big group. As a matter of fact, that'd be counterproductive. What you need to do is sponsor a few good people and work with those people and help them build a group. This is a game of sponsoring and teaching, not just throwing mud against the wall to see what sticks. Geometric progression is the thing that makes network marketing work. Training, duplicating, and having lots of people doing a very simple process over and over again. I'm going to try and switch my screen here, and bear with me. This could be really clumsy because I'm using some software that I'm not used to using. But hang on a second. I want to share my screen with you. I've got a couple of quick slides to go through to show you why you don't need to recruit the whole world, and it's a bad thing if you do. So to give you an idea, let's just assume that you sponsor two people into the business, and you teach them how to sponsor two people into the business, and that gives you four. Now, you work with your two to help the four sponsor two people each, and that's going to give you 16. You work with those people to teach them how to do the same thing, sponsor two people, and that's going to give you 32 on your bottom level. Okay? Now, if everybody sponsors one more person, let's say you sponsor three. You teach them how to sponsor three. You work with them to teach their 9 how to sponsor 3 each. That'll give you 27. You help them to sponsor 3 each. That gets you 81. You help them sponsor 3 each. That gets you 243. Now, that's a pretty big difference. That's a difference of 211 people on that 5th level. But the real difference is that everybody only sponsored one more person. Let's see what happens if everybody sponsors 2 more people, or 1 more than the 3. So you sponsor 4. You teach those people how to sponsor 4 each, and that gets you 16. You work with your 16 to help them sponsor their 4 each. That gets you to 64. 4 more, or 4 each for those is 256, and 4 each for those is 1,024. Now that's a huge difference in that 5th level, 781 people. But again, the real difference is everybody only sponsored 1 more. We'll do this one more time, and I think you'll get the idea. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. Times 5 is 625. Times 5 is 3,125. And that gives you, I have 781 there, but that's not right. It's a 2,000 person difference. And again, the real difference is that everybody only sponsored 1 more. There, I got it right on that one. 2,101 people difference. So you don't have to sponsor the whole world yourself. What you're looking for is 4 or 5 enthusiastic product evangelists who love the product as much as you do and want to share it with people. That's it. This is a game of sponsoring and teaching, not a game of throwing mud against the wall. Now, people will say, who sells the product if everybody's recruiting? Well, if you have that 5 by 5, once you've got those 5 sponsored all the way down the line, you're going to have a total of 3,905 people. Now, let's just say they're going to have customers, but let's just say they do $50 in volume each. They buy 25 and they sell 25 to customers. Some are going to do a lot more. Some are going to do less. Some will do nothing at all. But the 5, 25, 125 we're talking about here, these are serious people. These are people that are seriously into it and seriously like the products. So if they're averaging $50 a month in volume each, that's $195,000 in volume. Now, I don't know the specifics of your company, but most companies pay an average of about 7% of the volume. That's $13,667 per month because you sponsored smart, you taught people how to build, how to be leaders, how to sponsor themselves, and you helped them grow their business. Now, disclaimer, this is only a model. Your group is not going to grow as uniformly as 5, 25, 125. None ever has on the planet. None ever will on the planet because there are people involved. People are more organic than that, and people would make things a little messier than that. In real life, some people are going to sponsor a lot of people. Most people won't sponsor any at all. The most successful people in the industry, they actually sponsor about 100 people over a course of 2 years to find their 5 or 6 really serious people. Because again, most people don't follow through on what they say they're going to do. Most people don't enroll any. That's the way people are. Most people give up before they accomplish what they say they're going to do. But if you master the fundamentals of the business, which is recruiting, training, presenting, if you work on the fundamentals, you work with your people to teach them how to build, you can build as big a business as you want, and you don't have to be the person or even attempt to be the person who sponsors 50 people a month. That's all I have for today. I hope this helped. If you have any questions about it, I would love to talk to you about it. Drop me a comment, shoot me an email. Glad to chat with you about it anytime. Have a great day. Thanks for your time.